Dudley.
Hi, I'm McBRAYER.
This is my 6th year directing here at Cypress Ridge for the Dazzlers.
And this is my first year being the assistant for the Dazzlers.
Dazzlers are the dance team at Cypress Ridge High School, and our girls come from a lot of different backgrounds. So a lot of them have taken dance before, but most of them have not. So they start here at Cypress Ridge High School in our dance class, and they have a dream, they have a vision of dancing with our drill team on the football field, on the contest floor, at spring show, and that all starts with this seed of passion in these girls in dance class.
I am a Dazzler because I really enjoy dancing, and it is not only an art but also a form of exercise, so it brings me joy to combine both, and Dazzlers provides a way for me to do that. And then I also enjoy being around friends and other people who share a similar passion as me. I'm able to work with my peers in other grade levels in the school and come together to perform.
I love being a Dazzler because I get to dance with my friends, and we get to perform at the football games, which is really fun. And also competition season, I also love that. Just being able to perform with my friends is what I love.
Being a Dazzler and my first time being on a football field, it was very nerve-wracking because I was performing in front of my friends and then people who came to support me, but it did teach me to gain confidence and to always put on a performance.
Me and Miss McBRAYER are really looking for a seed of potential in these girls, and it starts sometimes really small or different for every girl. I can remember one girl who's a senior Dazzler on our drill team right now. I remember watching her while we were stretching in dance class, and she was in what we call a straddle, which is a stretching position where your legs are in a middle split kind of, and she was literally almost in the middle split, and her feet were beautiful and pointed, and she had on the proper dance shoes, and that's just that's a seed of potential. That's something that sparks my eye, and I think that girl could really build on that and be a Dazzler.
I'm a Dazzler because I love to dance and I love to be with my friends, and dancing and friends is an awesome mixture.
I decided to teach Dazzlers, well, first off because I've been dancing since a young age. I've danced my whole life competitively and on drill team. I also was on the dance team at my college at Texas State. And I just really wanted to be able to share my passion and my love for drill team that I created in high school with others, or with younger girls. And I moved here this year, so this is my first year, and I'm just super excited.
Sometimes that seed of passion or that seed of potential is something really small, and like I said, it's different for every girl. Not every girl had that same experience. Some girls, I would say 10%, 5% of our team came in and they had taken dance before. So of course they had different building blocks to build on, but the majority of our team has never danced before, and that's something that is a challenge, but it's a challenge that me and Miss McBRAYER get really excited about because we get to train and grow these dancers from the ground up. And that's who the Dazzlers are, really. Those are girls, the Dazzlers are girls who love to dance and know that they have to work hard to get to the same level as other drill teams in the district because they don't have that same dance background that most other drill teams have.
My favorite moment of the Dazzlers is spring show because we really got to dance together, I feel like, and it was our first actual show together.
I am super thankful to have my directors. I have been on the team for 2 years and a part of the dance class for 1 year, so a total of 3 years surrounded by these teachers. We have a brand new assistant director this year, and so our 2 previous teachers went together very, very well, and they complemented each other, and they were a very solid foundation for me to walk into this dance community at Cypress Ridge. And now with the new assistant director, it feels like even more of a perfect fit because both of my teachers are very motivated by dance and are very skilled and are very passionate about what they do and how they can help us improve. And so them being in the roles that they have has just brought this team to a different level and has allowed people who have never danced before to become very skilled and very talented, and I'm just super thankful to have them.
My favorite moment as a Dazzler director, I was actually the assistant director at the time, but my favorite moment was at our Cypher ISD show-offs that we do in January with all the drill teams throughout the district, our music stopped in the middle of the dance. So we were doing our team jazz routine and all of a sudden the music stopped. The entire gym is full of people. Our girls were looking so good. We actually had a guy on our team, so I should say our girls and our guy were looking so good. Our costumes were beautiful. The music was super high energy. The choreography looked great. They were super together, and the music stopped. And the team is trained to keep going when something like that happens, but you never really think that's gonna happen. So how often you talk about that as a director probably maybe isn't as much as you should. And as soon as the music stopped, not a single dancer missed a beat, and they all started counting the music. And I'm like about to start crying talking about it. And for the last minute of the routine, the entire team counted the music, and they ended really strong, and like everyone gave them a standing ovation. Everybody was crying. It was really, really cool. And that's my favorite moment as a Dazzler director.
My most memorable moment with Dazzlers is the time we actually told them I was assistant director. During the summer, we do every Tuesday technique, and I came in and taught a class, and I was here for an hour and a half. Nobody knew who the assistant was going to be, and finally Miss Dudley goes, "Okay, if you turn around, this is Miss McBRAYER, and she's your assistant." And they were all in shock and super excited, and that was a really fun moment.
To anybody who's interested in being a candidate for our Dazzler drill team, we call that a hopeful. So to anybody who's a hopeful candidate, I would say we do a lot of exciting things as Dazzlers. Of course, a majority of our purpose is to dance, but we're also just positive role models on campus and ambassadors of Ram Pride throughout the community. So we do a lot of community service, and currently it's the Christmas season, so we're getting ready to help out with Adopt a Family and help them during Christmas to have just a little bit more this Christmas. So we try to build on a lot of things that make us better people too. And we focus a lot on Ram Pride, which is our acronym here around Cy Ridge High School. We start with football season, and throughout football season we get to do different halftime routines at varsity football games, which is just a lot of the girls' favorite part of the year. They love putting on the uniform and putting on that field hat and stepping onto the football field and cheering on our Rams.
Welcome to Dazzlerland.